Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a video for you. I'm going to do a little series of my favorite spring and summer things. I'm going to do a nail one, I'm going to do a lips video, a scents, and then a face and eye. So this is going to be the first video in this little series. I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you do. So today I'm going to get started with the nail picks, and I'll get closer so you can see the colors. Now I will say I do not have the best lighting, so my swatches are not going to be the best. But I hope it gives you a good idea, and if you're interested in one, you can Google them. I have a few high-end drugstore and then mid-range, and some of these may be limited edition, but I found a lot of OPI and Essie colors and China Glaze, if they're limited edition, are hard to, long gone. If I look on Amazon, I can find them for not very much. I purchased a few on eBay, but usually Amazon, any color I want, and I pay about the retail even with the shipping. I've never experienced a fake polish, so, that's my advice, but, everybody's different, so I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure you can probably still get your hands on every one of these. Okay, so let's start off with, I guess, the more classic summery colors that you would think of. Now, I use two coats of most of these, no base coat, no top coat, and I'll mention which ones really are matte and need a top coat. But first off is Butter London Disco Biscuit, and this is a really bright, I don't want to say fuchsia, hot pink, because it has a bit of a purpley undertone, and I think that's because of the glitter. There is iridescent but kind of purple holographic bluish glitter flecks in there, and this, oh man, this is bad lighting. I can't tell you, I can say my lighting and the swatches aren't going to be the best, but the info is still the same, so but this is the color. That's really not a good one. I'll show you, it's not going to be the best, but just take my word, at least you can get the info here. This one is really pretty. I got it at Ulta. The Butter London polishes are maybe $14 to $15, and I used 2 coats of this. You would need a top coat. It is pretty matte. It's a jelly finish, so you could put this over a bright pink and it would really amp it up and be very pretty. The next color, I picked this up at the end of the summer last year, and it is so pretty. It is Dior Diablotine, and I think, I don't know if it was a new collection last year, but they released a bunch of new lipsticks and glosses, and I did get the Dior Addict. I don't know if it's the Extreme or not. I'll feature it in my lip product video for sure. I got the lipstick and the lip gloss in this color because I liked it so much. And this is it. This isn't going to be good, but it gives you an idea. And it is a Ready Coral with shimmer in it. And the shimmer is kind of pinky and orangey. And you can see it has, okay, you can see the shimmer in that. That is very true. In person, it's a little prettier. Now on my nail, it translates a little more orange, but it is just, I love corals, and Ready Orange corals with shimmer, I love. I don't have a lot of glittery polishes. I'm kind of just not into glitter polishes like I used to be. But that's pretty. And then another coral, and this is, they look kind of similar in tone on the camera, but they're not. This one is a lot more red orange, and it is a cream color. It is OPI Red Lights Ahead Wear, and I know this one is still on Amazon. You can find it. It came out in a collection 2, maybe 3 years ago, and it is so pretty. I love these bright orangey corals. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not a bad one. I know Cajun Shrimp is a legendary OPI color in the same vein as this. My Chihuahua Bites, Cajun Shrimp, they're all pretty much the same, but I really like this one because I think it's just a little more bright. It's not quite neon, but it's pushing it. Okay, the next one is, this came out, now let me tell you, I was getting these swatches done kind of fast because I had to paint, 10 nails, different colors. My daughter's here and my husband, so some of these swatches are pretty bad, I'm going to tell you. Now this came out in the OPI Holiday Collection this year, and it is called My Favorite Ornament. I totally messed up this swatch. And it is so glittery. When I was pulling colors that I thought were good summery colors, there was a Zoya Pixie Dust that looked almost just like it. Okay, the Zoya Pixie Dust that is very similar is Tomoko, T-O-M-O-K-O. If you want to look online, you can find a lot of really good nail bloggers that do good dupe comparisons. And it is just, I mean, it is just a chunky, opaque. It's silvery gold champagne. I just think it would be so pretty on the summertime on your toes, on your fingers, anything. I really like a chunky glitter every once in a while. And then, you know, I love my nude polishes. In the summertime, that is all I have on my toes. Pretty much year round, it's what I have on my toes. And I've already shown a few of my favorite nudes in my Valentine's Day nail polish picks. So I wanted to pick something a little different. And this is Essie Secret Affair. I found this on Amazon as well. And it's like a pinky pearly nude. Do you see the iridescentness? That's coming up really good. It is a nude. It's kind of that gray pinky color. I did do 3 coats on this. And you can see it's a little streaky. I have to say these were kind of fast swatches. But if you were to have a base coat and do 3 really good coats, it would not look that way. I wore this on my toes a lot last summer. And it is really pretty. If you can pick it up, I love the Essie Topless and Barefoot and Saint Tropez. Those are my favorites. But this has some sheen in it if you wanted something a little different. I really want to pick up the Dior Safari Beige for a really good one because I really like the Dior polishes. They're brush and I like them a lot. Okay, so those are kind of, you know, I don't want to say standard summer colors, but a little more, you know, typical. This is the Butter London Disco Biscuit, Dior Diablotine, OPI Red Lights Ahead Wear, OPI My Favorite Ornament, and Essie Secret Affair. And so my next tan, these are kind of the more fun, I don't know, non-typical traditional summer colors. These are the kind of colors I love to wear. I guess because, you know, you can only wear so many pinks and reds before you get bored. One of my favorite things to wear in the summer, on my toes, on my fingers, anything, is just a white polish. This one is Essie Blanc. I also have Essie Marshmallow, and it's a little more softer, sheer, but this is just, I mean, it is just white. I think it is so pretty. I think it's trendy, but kind of classy and classic. I just love it. If you do not own a white polish and you've never ventured to wear it, you need to do that this summer. I think you will be so pleased with how it looks. Next up, this is, I have 2 drugstore things next. This is one of the Revlon Color Stay nail polishes in Buttercup. And it is, this swatch turned out so bad. That color looks so good on. I mean, it's a very true color. This is one of the most pale yellows I've ever seen. And anything that is a really opaque, highly saturated pastel color is going to be pretty streaky. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare to work with. If you've ever used Essie Fiji, you know what I'm talking about. This is not. It is not that chalky, just hard to deal with color. I did a really quick swatch of this, and you can see it's not that bad as far as streakiness goes. But I love a yellow. I love a bright yellow. I don't want to get too bright because then it starts looking like egg yolk or bad nails. But I think these pale yellows are so pretty. This is coming across really well, true to color. My next drugstore color is CoverGirl. It's one of the little Outlast ones in Saltwater Taffy. And this came out in a collection really recently. If you saw at the drugstore, it was, I think pink was on the display and it was kind of pastel colors. I don't know if this is going to be limited edition or permanent. I actually found it at Walmart, so that's good. I mean, it may be permanent. And it is a very pale, I mean, it is a pale green. I don't even want to say it's a mint green because it is so pale. And if this looks kind of white to you, then, I mean, that's pretty true. It is, I mean, it's a very light shade of green. I've worn this in a few videos, so if you've seen a few back that looked kind of like this kind of color, then that's what it was. I love it. And I really love these CoverGirl polishes. They're very inexpensive and they're pretty long lasting. And I like the brush. I like the bottle. These are good polishes. The next, and this one is new for this year. It is one of the Deborah Lippmann Flowers in Her Hair. You know, I have to say, and it's probably because it's compared to the Saltwater Taffy, this looks like that kind of mint green, robin's egg blue, however you want to word it. I know those are two different colors, but you know, kind of shades. I absolutely love them. I cannot get enough of them. That is probably, I probably have more of those shades than anything else, but I can't stop buying them. And it came across a lot more turquoise aqua on the nail, which it's not showing up on camera that color, but how it looks on camera is a really good representation, especially of the bottle color. The nail, in person, it looks a little more aqua, but this is a really good representation of how it looks. I love these Deborah Lippmann polishes. I know they're kind of expensive, and I order them on Nordstrom because I get free shipping, and since there's not a Nordstrom in my state, I don't have any tax. So I really love this, but I have to say, you don't need this one. I'm just mainly including a mint green because it's just a color I wear all summer, and this is just a new one for me. But the Essie Mint Candy Apple is really great. China Glaze for Audrey, it's a little bit darker, but it's a great one. I mean, I'm sure if you paint your nails, you probably have one of these shades. And last but not least, this is a color I got last summer, and it's China Glaze Bahamian Escape. And I mean, it's just a bright light blue. It never really caught my eye. It just, I don't know, it didn't seem all that special. But when I got it and put it on, I loved it. I mean, I absolutely loved it. It is just so bright and vibrant, but it's still a light blue. So I don't know if this is limited edition or not. I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon or at Sally's, and these China Glaze. I mean, like I said, if there's a color that you can't find in the store, look on Amazon. I mean, I've never been burned with a, you know, fake one, so I can't help you there, but I'll just go over these colors one more time. This is Essie Blanc, oh, just a great white. Revlon Buttercup, China Glaze Saltwater Taffy, excuse my finger, Deborah Lippmann Flowers in Her Hair, and China Glaze Bahamian Escape. I love these kind of shades. These are my favorite ones to wear in the summer, which, I mean, a really good bright nail you love too, and then you have your two kind of neutral colors, which I think white is also a neutral. So, one last color I didn't want to bring out and show you and get you all excited about, but if you have it, pull it out. It is great. It is an OPI polish I got a long time ago, so it may be hard to find, but it's OPI Yellen for Watermelon. It is the most gorgeous watermelon pinky red color. It's a cream. It's gorgeous. So if you have it, show that polish some love. I absolutely love it. And if you're lucky enough to find a bottle somewhere on eBay or Amazon, snatch it up. It is gorgeous. So that's kind of my honorable mention, but I don't want to include it because it's not readily available. So those are my polish picks for summer, spring 2014. Let me know in the comments down below what colors you're excited to wear. If it's one you already have, one you've seen, one you're just, anything that you're excited about. I love winter and fall. Where I live, we don't really have a lot of that, but when it starts getting that time for it to start warming up, I get excited for the bright colors and coral lips and coral cheeks and fake tan. So I guess this will be the beginning of the series, and my favorite spring summer scents video will be the next one that you see. So give me a thumbs up if you like this series, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.